The weather conditions don't always produce days of dancing light and rolling moody skies. Nature doesn't always deliver perfectly positioned elements for that winning composition. You can't always be on your own in landscape photography, enjoying this mostly solitary pastime. We are photographers. We take the rough with the smooth. We adapt and take what is presented to us. We can also laugh and enjoy days that don't always produce our vision and expectations. Excuse the bunny rabbit cup, it's been lent to me by a chap behind me. I'm not my own, but I am back in the Lake District. And today we have got a classic walk. Today we are heading back up to Bowfell. I say back up because I've been here not too long ago, but the plan is from Bowfell maybe head over to Esk Pike. So I'm currently at the old Dungeon Hotel. Photography wise, it's looking a bit overcast today. We'll see what transpires. I'm not on my own, I've got company somewhere behind me, but it's good to be back in the Lake District and the more rural scene as opposed to what I've been doing lately in the urban scene. Should be good. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. So, initial pull up the band, and it is quite a testing start as well. Lovely valley, this. Show you around. Langdale Pike's there. Pike of Stickle. Big prominent one. Sweeps round towards Rossick Pike. You got Crinkle Crags. Pike of Blisco. Lovely valley. But with no light. So there's no contrast available at this moment in time. And the problem is it's not forecast to improve. So it's looking like a black and white day. Lens wise, I've brought usual 35mm, which is on the strap as we speak, and the 70-200, not so much a telephoto day, I would have thought. So main focus is on foreground interest, focus on form, textures, shapes and all that good stuff. Photography wise, there ain't a lot of options. I do like this though.
422.
What caught my eye.
Meters.
I think we might go for the pastel option on this one. It's got the nice layering as well.
So it's been a bit easier. Took you 3 times. Have a good rest.
We're not right happy. Well, we're happy. Well, I'm happy because I'm hippie. I'm what hippie? I'm happy because I'm here, but options are very limited indeed. Talked about a black and white day earlier, didn't I, gentlemen? But
there's no light.
there's no light. There's not a lot of contrast, is there? No light. So pastel option. Anyway, we're nearly there, are we?
Just round the next corner, son.
Let's go. It's a great hiking weather, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. It's nice hiking weather. There's not much wind. Very cool. That behind me, Pike of Blisco. I'm just looking for prominent features, really. I'm really looking forward to, though, Mally getting to the top of Bowfell. So I might show some footage of that.
And then on to Esk Pike.
And then we're going to go into Esk Pike. Aren't we, Mally?
No. And then
We are. And then Great End. That's the plan. We'll see what happens.
Bonjour.
Can you hear that? I'll get her out. Wow, absolute sounds. So, we're at the top. Well, we're at the col between Crinkle Crags and Bowfell. Call 3 towns, although I can only see 2 at the moment. There's one behind me, but it's so eerie. Shot wise, I'm not sure. I have to have a bit of a wander around, look for different options. There's a bit of frosted surface of the tarn. I mean, need to look for a decent sort of background. Some lovely shaped rocks, but it's more of the moment. See that behind me? You've got some snow-capped mountains known as Bowfell and Esk Pike, England's highest. Look at that, there's no ripples in the water whatsoever. It's just a wonderful moment, it really is. Not the best photography day, no doubt, no question of that. You know, I've been here many a time. In fact, the last time I was here, well, this place was just shrouded, absolutely clagged in. We had a lot of snow, frost, and I shot some quite eerie images using the tarns again. I'm not going to get that today, but it's not going to stop me. I just need to adapt. Obviously, it's so important to adapt to your conditions, but it's also important just to relax, take it all in. I said it before and I'll say it again. It's so important to just relax and enjoy yourself after a long, hard week at work. I found the third tarn. I think in comparison with the other two, this is probably the most photogenic. What I want as a background is the Bowfell buttress. It's absolutely wonderful rock structure. The lines just go across, nice verticals. So I want to play with some of these rocks and try and isolate them with the buttress in the background. This is nature I'm playing with. You can't just pick up stones and move them, not move about. These are my options. This is what has caught my eye. These rocks leading up to the buttress. We've got some people in the shot, which is typical. There's work around. It's quite a popular place, this. But so be it. So I'm going to play around with that 35mm on. Is it wide enough? That's the question. And there's more people getting the frame. It's not a problem. Come on. Move on. Nothing to see. What I've got to bear in mind, there's a reflection of the buttress. And I want to make sure that one of the rocks doesn't feed into that reflection. A bit of isolation away from the reflection itself. Does that make sense? Yeah. Don't get a bit lower here. There we go then. Start the ascent up to Bowfell. Maliv's nerves have kicked in a little bit. He'll be fine. It has to be one of my favourite mountains. It's got so many features. When we get to the top, I'm going to show you the Great Slab. And it's to the top of there. And there we go, the Great Slab. What likes to be around when that went. Wonderful stuff, wonderful rock formation. There is the top of Bowfell, 902 metres. Not going to go there today because I've done it four, 5 times now. There's a bit of snow up there, but what I'm going to do is head to the right of that and then over across to Esk Pike. I might take a shot, I'll have a look what we can do here. It doesn't really change in terms of condition, very hazy, but I painfully feel I think that's going to be the theme of the day. So peaceful. Right, my mistake. This is the Great Slab. And you know that because It's a lot greater than the last one I showed you. Look at that. Imagine sliding down that. Wow. Photography wise, however, it's not as photogenic. So I'm glad I grabbed some whilst I could back there. Yeah. There he is. Molly. He's made it. Well done, lad. So I've departed from the other two. The reason being because I want to bag Esk Pike today. I'm doing my second round of Wainwrights. I might as well get it done whilst I'm here. It's a fairly short descent from Bowfell, and I've got this climb there up to Esk Pike. I may as well tick it off. Weather-wise, it hasn't changed. It's not often I say this, but Lake District weather has maintained itself throughout the day. It's just one big blanket of cloud. Very much, and I've said this before, a painterly photography day. Just no breeze, very minimal breeze. Silence. Right, let's get this done. Once I get down there, up there, I'm going to head down towards Eskhors and back down Angleton, Rossett Gill. Plenty of things to see still. Oh, time for a sit down and a reflection moment. I'm sat down looking at England's highest peaks. Great End, Broad Crag, you've got Scafell Pike, Scafell Slackside. Just come down from Esk Pike, slightly icy as well. I've got my spikes, but I want that bad, so I don't put them on. So I'm just going to take a moment, relax, just take it all in. I'm also going to change my lens. I've had the 35mm on all day by one shot. So I'm now going to swap that to the 7200 to 200. Let's see what we can find. We might have a little bit of light coming down from the sky. Where else is it going to come from? Right, I'm going to make the journey back, show some footage, and then I'll show the final gallery of the day. Not a brilliant photography day in terms of conditions, but you adapt. You make what you will of it. Great company, great hike. What else can you want? Right, till next time. Take good care of yourself, keep smiling. Bye bye for now.
Blue dude, blue moon, kinda mysterious, shaded with someone I'm not really into. Do you need to fix it? Talking bullshit. It's hard to see you when your eyes look dull. Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue? Not blue. Blue dude, that blue, sort of witty and jaded, but let's not talk about you. Your coyote song on a rerun. Are you hound dog tired singing?